Here's the storyline of episode 83. At the beginning of this episode, Audrey asks when and how Dansu know the truth. Dansu doesn't want to explain it to Audrey because when Audrey left him, she didn't give him any reason, didn't give him an explanation. Audrey also says that everything is a misunderstanding. She calls herself mother in front of Dansu, but Dansu shouts at her to stop calling herself mother in front of him. Audrey knows that Dansu finds it difficult to understand her. Audrey doesn't know what Dansu has heard, and when Audrey wants to explain the real situation, Dansu cuts Audrey off by saying, "Stop using me and stop threatening my grandmother." For Dansu, Audrey is not his family, and his only family is his grandmother. Since Audrey left him and his father, he has never considered Audrey as his family. Then he leaves Audrey. Audrey chases Dansu, even falling while chasing him. She asks Dansu to hear her explanation. She will explain what kind of person Charuman Wang is and why she has no choice but to leave. She will explain everything to Dansu, but Dansu says that all of that is too late. Dansu returns to his room. He thinks Audrey has to ruin everything. But why does Audrey look at him with such sad eyes? He wonders why. What is the reason? Dansu sees the doll that Audrey made for him when he was little, and he remembers the past where Audrey used to say that the doll symbolized that Audrey was always by his side. Meanwhile, at the company, there is Gong-hee who approaches Min-ki and tells Min-ki that day she has a checkup at the Option Clinic, and she asks if Min-ki will come with her and accompany her. Min-ki says that of course he has to go with Gong-hee and accompany Gong-hee, but he has to do a little work first. At the same time, Gina comes and tells Min-ki that there is good news where Hermes wants to meet them right away. Gina realizes that Gong-hee and Min-ki will go together, so Gina tells Gong-hee that this is a great opportunity. She asks Gong-hee if Gong-hee hopes Min-ki will miss this opportunity. Min-ki apologizes to Gong-hee because he can't go with Gong-hee, and Gong-hee says it doesn't matter, she will go alone. That night, Gong-hee looks at her cell phone where there is one missed call from Dansu. Then she calls Dansu back and asks what has happened to Dansu. But before Dansu can talk to Gong-hee, Dansu hears Min-ki's voice, so Dansu ends the call. In the end, Gong-hee contacts Audrey, where Audrey tells Gong-hee that Dansu already knows everything, that she is Dansu's mother. Audrey says that she has broken Dansu's heart, and the fact that she broke Dansu's heart breaks her heart. Audrey says that her greed has hurt Dansu once again. Gong-hee tries to comfort Audrey, saying that Dansu must need time to accept Audrey, but Audrey ends the call. Actually, not only Dansu and Audrey are sad, but Gong-hee is also sad because he knows that Dansu is alone now without someone by Dansu's side. She is sad because she can't be by Dansu's side. Then at the company, Jung-sung says that they need something they can use to find out how many people are interested in Holy Project collection run by Dansu and Gong-hee, and how many people are interested in Hermes Project collection run by Gina and Min-ki. Gina suggests doing market research, and Dansu agrees to the suggestion, where as soon as possible they will do market research. At the end of this preview, Gong-hee walks to meet Dansu because they are in one team and will do market research. Meanwhile, Gina is also waiting for Min-ki because they are in one team to do market research. When Gina gets into Min-ki's car, she pinches Min-ki's cheek and says that Min-ki is cute. What Gina did is seen by Gong-hee, and for a moment, Gong-hee is silent. She seems confused about what she should do, but when Min-ki's car is already speeding, Gong-hee chases Min-ki's car and she is silent in the middle of the road. At the same time, a motorcycle is speeding towards Gong-hee, and Dansu, who sees it, runs fast to save Gong-hee. Gong-hee survives, but Dansu is injured and faints. Okay, everyone, that's the storyline this time. Thank you for watching my video.